Hi there, my name is Nerenove and today I want you to show how to make a granny square. I recently joined a challenge, maybe not a challenge but a good deed by an American girl who is gathering all world's crocheters to join for a huge granny square blanket, and I'm going to contribute 3 granny squares for her challenge, for her idea. So I'm going to use my own yarn, this bright green, Lucky, and pink, Happy, and I'll do some inserts with a neutral color. This is cotton, just pure cotton, and I'll use double lace because it's quite thin here. And this one is cotton plus acrylic blend, and here is cotton, wool, and acrylic. So let's start. So I'll begin with the pink one, and to start the granny square. If you know already the granny square, I believe it's going to be maybe a new combination for you, so you can keep watching. But if you're new to granny squares, you will have to make a small chain first. So I make this loop, grab with my 2 fingers here, pull the yarn inside and fasten off. So you can either make a small chain like this, let's say 5, and then join here to make a circle. And then work inside that circle, but I prefer a bit easier way. I'll show you. Again, the loop, grab a yarn inside, and here we have just one loop, you see. Make 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and basically the granny square is worked in double crochets. So double crochet, 3 chains counts as double crochet. So here we have 1 double crochet, and we need to make another double crochet. So we'll make it here in this first loop. Yarn over, pull through 2 and through 2 again, and 1 more into the same loop here. We have 3 loops on the hook, pull through 2 and through 2 again, and here we have first 3 double crochets. Now we'll chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we work another 3 double crochets into the same hole. 1 double crochet, another double crochet, and the third one. The first row is quite hard because you don't have enough to grab with your fingers, so you need to hold it quite tightly. So we have 2 sections of 3 double crochets, as you see here, and a nice loop here. And we'll need to repeat that once more, so we have a little square. If you don't know how to do double crochets and you would like to see more close-up tutorial just for double crochet, you can see my short tutorial for basic crochet stitches for crochet beginners, and I'll leave the link for that in the description. So again, chain 3, 2, 3, double crochet in the very middle here in the center. Yes, another one. And one more. And one more repetition, so we'll do one more chain 3, 2, 3, and another 3 double crochets in the center. One, two, and 3. And now to join with the first section of 3, we need to do 3 chain again. 1, 2, 3, and we join in the top of the first stitch of those 3 chain, like this. So we have the first row, the first little square of the granny square. To continue, we need to get to this side, so we'll do some slip stitches here. So I do the slip stitch into this stitch here, and here again slip stitch, and from here on we can start the second row. So again 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, double crochet, one more, and now we have the first triple of double crochets, 3 chain and 3 double crochets in the same hole here. And the third one. So we have the start of the second row going nicely, and now to jump to the next corner we'll chain 2 here, 1, 2, and here again 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. It's a bit difficult for me now because I'm holding my hands up here in the air, not leaning to anywhere, so a little bit shaky at times, but I hope you can see it clearly. So we have another 3 double crochets on the second corner, and now we need to do 3 chain, 2, 3, and do another 3 double crochets in the same corner here. 1, 2, 3. So 2 corners are done, then 2 chain, and again 3 double crochets here, 2, 3, 3 chain, and 3 double crochets again in the same hole. And the third one, 3 corners done. Now 2 chain, 1, 2, and we'll repeat the same here. So 3 double crochets, 3 chain, and 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and another 3, 2, 3. So, and here to join again we need to chain 2, 1, 2, and to join into the top of the first 3 on the first stitch, which was 3 chain. So we have 2 rows done, and to start with the third row again we need to do a slip stitch. So I'll do it here, slip stitch, and another slip stitch here, and I can start a third row. So I'll show you another row, and then I'll continue on my own, so you see the very beginning, the most important places. And here is one more, then it will be quite repetitive, so I'll leave you on your own as well. So here we have a corner, we always start in a corner, so 3 chain, 2, 3, so we do again 3 double crochets here. Oops. Then 3 chain, right, and again 3 double crochets in the corner. Don't forget that you always do 3 double crochets, 3 chain, 3 double crochets in the same corner. Every corner has to have in total 6 double crochets and 3 chain in between them, as here, right, in this one corner. Now 2 chain, and here in this gap we'll do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, right, and that's it. Here that's it, just 3 double crochets, again 2 chain, 1, 2, and we need to deal with the next corner exactly the same as we did here. And all other rows you will do the same. In every corner you'll do 3 double crochet, 3 chain, 3 double crochet, and in every gap, just simple gap in the line, for example in this row here, and there will be another one here, you do just 3 double crochets. So I leave you here to do a couple of rows on your own, and I'll show you how to change colors when I have to change. So now I came to the point where I want to change the color, and here are in total 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, and as you see the fourth row is also 6 double crochets at the corner and 3 chains in between, 2 chain, 3 double crochet, 2 chain, 3 double crochet, 2 chain, and now I came to the corner and I'll change the color. So what I do here, I joined here with the slip stitch, one more slip stitch as usually before, and here I would do slip stitch like this, but now here I want to grab the new color, so I have it ready here, and it will be the last 2 rows with this neutral color. So I leave a little bit here so I could weave in the ends after that, and then I do the same, just I don't grab the colorful yarn but the new one, right? So here, and do the same slip stitch. Instead of the old yarn, I grab the new one, and I keep going as I did before. 1, 2, 3. Then I'll do 3 double crochets, 3 chain, 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. 3 chain, and again double crochet. One, 2, 3. Here I have the first core. Don't mind this yarn hanging here, we will have to weave it in the end anyway. Then 2 chain, 3 double crochets here, 1, 2, 3, then 2 chain, 1, 2, then again 3 double crochet, two chain, and so on. So I'll do exactly the same, and I'll do 2 more rows of this neutral color, and I'll show you how it looks like in the end. So now I finished the main part of my granny square, and I really like it, how it turned out. But now I need to measure it because it has to be 5 inches or 13 centimeters, and I see I need 1 more centimeter for the challenge. So what I'll do, or 5 inches, so it's okay, it's just going to be a little bit. So I'll do a row of slip stitch, and slip stitch will frame it really nicely, because I believe she will be joining them with other granny squares. So if we have thicker edge, it will be easier to sew other granny squares together, and it will look nicer. So here is my last row, and I haven't joined it yet, so I'll do it together with you. So 2 chain, join with the slip stitch, another slip stitch, and here we'll do slip stitches in the chain, and we'll go with the slip stitch all around. Right, to each stitch, but just to the back loop. I do it to the back loop here. We do the slip stitch. And you can see now how this edge is going to look like double, and it's going to be thicker. So I'll do it on my own, and I'll leave you as well to do it on your own, and we can compare after, right? I'll show you mine, you can show me yours. And I'm here again. So I finished the edge, and you can see it is doubling and it's thicker than it was before, and I think it looks pretty nice. So now we have to finish it. So I cut the yarn and I'll show you how I weave in the ends, but lastly just a couple of more slip stitches here, and one more, and pull the yarn. Now I'll need a sewing needle. I have a pretty big one. My husband got one for me, so it's really easy to work with it. And I put the yarn inside. I have double of them here, so I need to be really one, and two. So when you have the last stitch like this, you can go through the next stitch like this, and again come back to the middle where you were before. We were here before. So it's finished nicely and seamlessly, you see? And then we go to the back and weave in the ends at the back side. So I just randomly go anywhere. Just making curls like this, a little bit here, coming back but with another side, and one more here, and that's it. It's enough. We can cut here and it will be quite secure and safe. That's it. And I'll do the same with these ones. And my next granny square is going to be with this green yarn and same neutral colors. I'll do exactly the same, the middle with the green one and two last rows and the edge with the neutral cotton, and I'll do one more, so I'll do the third one, and it's going to be a mix of green and pink and neutral, and I'll show you the result. And it's finally done, so I'll show you what I did, what I haven't told you before. So I did an extra framing line in multicolor in pink, so there is one row of slip stitch in gray and one row of slip stitch in this main pink color, and I think it looks pretty cute. I really love it. And here is the green version as well, similar like this, 5 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of multicolor and 2 rows of neutral, and 1 row of slip stitch of gray and 1 slip stitch of green. So this one is a little bit more sturdy, as you see. This one is more flexible, more soft, because this pink is cotton and acrylic and this green is cotton wool and acrylic, so it's a bit more rough but as well a bit more warm. So the combination, I believe, of these two is perfect. And here is the third one, and I actually love it the most, is the mix. So one row gray, pink, green, gray, pink, green, and then slip stitch in green and slip stitch in gray. And this is the trio of granny squares I made, and that's how I make it. It's my version. I know there are different ways how to make classic granny square. For example, I do 2 chains in between, someone does 1 chain or nothing at all. So these little blocks of 3 double crochets look like more like triangle in some cases. I prefer it, I like it this way. And if you want to try my way, I would love to see your versions. You can send me your pictures on Instagram. I would love to share them as well, of course, if you want. And yeah, actually I have another idea because of these granny squares for another piece of crochet, and I can't wait to show you. And the last step is to measure. I measured already and I kind of have a feeling that it's okay, but it has to be 13 centimeters. So it is 13 centimeters or 5 inches, and it will be, I believe, perfect for the project. So that's it. So if you like my tutorials and my work, please subscribe, hit the ring bell so you get notified each video I post, and see you in the next video. Bye.